Hello, my name is Sandy Maxwell Forbes. This is my business partner Sarah McLean. This is Molly and this is Womble. Our company is City Dogs Crash and we're looking for a £75,000 investment for 20% a share in our business. City Dogs Crash is a dog daycare centre based in Edinburgh and we provide an exceptional service with an emphasis on affordable daycare, socialisation and exercise programmes for dogs. We provide a safe environment for the dogs and peace of mind for owners. 85% of our market are working professionals who are cash rich and time poor. And this is our primary target market, as thankfully it's no longer socially nor morally acceptable to leave dogs home alone for long periods of time.
At City Dogs we offer a complete service, and this includes our bark and ride transportation service, vets visits, grooming parlour, behavioural and training consultancy and health advice. Our estimated or anticipated net profit for this year is £30,000, for next year is £140,000, and for year 3, with the inclusion of 5 further creches opening, would be £500,000. Our model is scalable, and we have identified the next 5 cities in which we would like to open a City Dogs creche. Thank you.
Sandy Maxwell Forbes and Sarah McLean are looking for a £75,000 investment to roll out their Edinburgh-based dog creche business across the country.
Sarah, Sandy?
Yes.
What's different about your place that makes it a creche and not a kennels?
You have to think of the creche as parkland. It's a piece of land which is almost 3/4 of an acre. And it's completely surrounded by fencing, which is 1.3 metres high, so the dogs can't get over the top. It's also buried 2 feet underground in case there are any escapees trying to get out, but we'd spot that anyway. So if whatever they do, they're permanently being watched anyway, they're not left alone.
It's like a nursery?
Yes, yes, exactly like a nursery. It is a creche, yes.
Yeah.
OK, thank you.
Sarah, Sandy, I'm Peter.
Hello,
Hi.
Peter.
If I come to you as a client, I want to say, right, you look after my dog, what will you charge me?
£15 per dog per day.
£15 per day?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Do you think that's expensive?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
5 days?
Yes, it's £75 for the week.
£75?
Yeah.
How many dogs can you have per week?
40 dogs.
40?
Yeah.
So your total income can be 40
Yeah.
times...
75.
So that makes £3,000 a week?
Yes.
What is your costs?
£5,000 a month.
OK. So you make at the moment £7,000 profit a month?
We will do when we're at full capacity, yes.
A month?
Yes.
Impressive potential profits from the pair. Now, James Kahn wants more details about their business model.
I think you guys are great. You know, I think you're very investable, you're smart, you're bright, you're driven. I think as a business, I'm sure you could do well. So give me an example of the type of customers who come in.
They're generally working professionals who are leaving for work, maybe 7:30, 8 o'clock in the morning.
So we go round in the morning and pick the dogs up from the people's houses. I probably do a 15-mile route in the morning and I collect the dogs then.
What would a dog walker cost me per day?
£10 for an hour's walk.
£10 for an hour's walk. I mean, the cost of pick-up and drop-offs makes the £15 actually quite reasonable.
That's what I believe.
The other thing is it's a scalable solution, and we believe that the more creches we have, that the higher the revenue opportunity is.
A confident Sandy and Sarah are handling the cross-examinations well, and Duncan Bannatyne wants to interrogate them further on their finances.
Are you charging the customer £15 per session, fully inclusive of everything?
Yes.
And does that £15 include VAT?
No.
We're not VAT registered yet.
Why not?
Because we've only been open for 12 weeks.
Yes, but when you're turning over £150,000 per year,
Yeah.
you have got to register for VAT.
Yes.
Every new creche will be VAT registered.
Yes, so we will have to pay VAT. Yes, we didn't take that
So
into account.
how much will every new creche make in profit?
The profit we've given you, less VAT.
Right. How much wages do you take?
We're prepared not to take a salary until we're in a position
You
to
can't
do
not
so.
take a salary. The person who replaces you in the second crash can't not take a salary.
No, no.
And the third crash and the fourth crash. The point is, you haven't allowed for maternity leave, you haven't allowed for somebody going into sick, you haven't allowed for a lot of different things. So your margin's going to get squeezed. So realistically, when you do all those figures, what profit would you expect to make on the second crash?
I'm to be honest, I don't
okay.
know
Well,
what the-
we'll just put our hands up to that one.
I think what you need to do is sit down and do your projections, and you will then know what this business is worth. Until then, you have no idea, and I've no idea. So for that reason, I'm out.
Thank you.
It's a devastating lesson in business from the multimillionaire, and it's pushed Peter Jones to declare his position.
Sarah, Sandy, I don't really know what to say. I think that you've really misevaluated the true cost of your business. And I don't think this business can make money. And I think you've proven it. And time again, people make the massive mistake of thinking that they've got a great business when they don't pay themselves a salary. As soon as you open your next one, you're dead in the water. I'm going to say I'm out.
Thank you.
Ladies, I can only repeat what's already been said. To get your figures wrong in such a dramatic way, where you just discount VAT, which, who knows what that's going to be? You know, it could be 25%, you know, it is nonsense. And I'm so disappointed, and I'm afraid I'm going to say I'm out.
I think that you're right thinking, but wrong doing. And what I'm looking for in investment is something that you think has actually got economies of scale. The more you roll it out, the more money you can make. And I think you've got diseconomies of scale. I think you will get less profit the more you roll it out.
Right, okay.
So I'm afraid I'm out.
No, thank you very much.
Thank
Thanks
you.
for the advice.